It's a little sad we didn't get him at all during the pulls, but I am pretty happy, honestly, with what we pulled. And look at him. He's so good. Indeed, summoners, it was sad. In fact, that sad feeling lingered with me for at least another day. How could they just leave my main man, Dimitri, at +8 with a pity rate on the banner? So, maybe making a decision that wasn't necessarily the best, but felt right in my heart, I decided to continue on to a bonus round. So, one sort of regular day, I just decided, you know what, I can't wait. We hadn't even seen the Mythic trailer yet, but I didn't care. I just wanted to finish Dimitri. To me, this would be the best opportunity, otherwise I'd be waiting for the rerun again, and I'm not the most patient person in the world, especially when it comes to my favorite characters. So, you will just see on the screen me just going and pulling. I didn't do audio recording while I was doing the pulling. I was actually watching a stream and had one glass of sangria and thought, alright, yeah, we'll go back in. We'll finish Dimitri. So, while I am having the pulls on screen, I think I'll just talk a little bit about why I love Dimitri so much and why at this point he's probably my favorite lord in all of Fire Emblem, not just Three Houses, but all of Fire Emblem. So, I had mentioned in the past video, after playing Fates, I wanted to get my hand on everything and anything Fire Emblem, and I had found the trailer for Three Houses. I thought, hey, this looks pretty cool. These characters look neat. It's coming out for Switch. I have a Switch. I can play that. And this is where we get our +9. So I was super duper happy. Got him pretty quickly too. And he's plus defense, which is probably the most ideal IV that I wanted to get for him. Ignore the notification, but also go check out Hoodie Angel Brandon. He's another great Fae-tuber here on the platform. Definitely watch him. So I thought, you know what, we're at +9, we're carrying on. But for Dimitri, seeing him in that first trailer and everyone making fun of him for his noodle-looking blonde hair, I kind of felt more endeared to him that way. I was like, you look a little silly, but you're kind of sweet. I like you. I'll probably choose your house. You look kind of cool. And sure enough, we get the E3 trailer where they reveal the time skip and that feral Dimitri showing up just made me more and more interested in him. I thought, okay, yeah, I definitely picked the right lord to support. I want to know what goes on. I got the game the day it released. I got the North American Special Edition, which was pretty exciting. I had never gotten a special edition of any game before, so this was a pretty big deal for me. I was very, very excited by all the extras it included, and I was ready to just dive right into the game, and also get right into choosing Dimitri's house. And mostly just choosing Dimitri, because I had a little bit of a crush. I had a little bit of a crush on him, but that's okay. I realized my crush was totally justified. He was really sweet pre-time skip. He tried his best despite dealing with so many horrible things in his life, and he wanted to keep going and figure out, you know, what he could do. And then seeing his struggles post-time skip and how he grew from that and changing from a downright monster filled with only revenge to a man trying to atone for that really struck a chord with me. So Blue Lions was my first run, so I'm definitely biased, but it's still, even after playing through every route of the game, it is still my favorite run, and the one that I go back to all the time. I've done 3 full playthroughs of Blue Lions, and every single time I find more reasons to like it and more reasons to like Dimitri. So knowing when he would get in the game, I knew I just had to get him. So I do have his base unit at +10 already, and I absolutely supported him for CYL. I knew he was already going to get a lot of votes, but I knew he was my favorite lord, and I had to back him up no matter what. So seeing this brave art and finally thinking that maybe I could finish him now after all this time was very, very exciting. Part of the reason why I just had to keep pulling for him. So, unfortunately, I hit a string of circles where a lot of the orbs were only 1 blue, or maybe 2, or I was getting 3 stars, or a circle like this where I didn't get a blue. And despite wanting to do my plus 10 projects for Urk and Linhardt, which are red and colorless orbs, I kind of chose to go with the greens, mostly because Edelgard is good. Yes, she is good. Her route is, in fact, my second favorite route. And I do want to use her more. So green was my backup. Blue was obviously the priority, so if there was only 1 blue in a circle, I was sniping blue. I normally don't advise that, but what can I say? I might be a bit of a simp for Dimitri. I may in fact be a simp, but I'm also just a really big fan of him. And he is a character that, you know, inspires me a bit to try and be a better person, to try and grow from mistakes, and learn to be strong. So that is why I absolutely love Dimitri, and why I recommend anyone to play through Blue Lions and go through his story. Not only because it contributes to Three Houses overall, but it really contributes to seeing Dimitri's growth as a character if you play through his route. So, I highly recommend it. Alright, this was the big... well, I wouldn't say upset, but it was a big kind of, oh. Fallen Corn is a very good pity breaker. He's also plus attack, but I already have a plus attack one that currently sits in my barracks and does absolutely nothing. So that one was fodder for my young Innis. So thank you for feeding my young Innis the skills that he needs to succeed. I did try to pull the green here because I thought, hey, I have a bit of a pity, why not? And we got a 3-star Merrick for it. That was my sign to back out of the circle. It was probably cursed. I needed to skedaddle. And I only had 75 orbs left. I didn't want to go below 100. But I was just so close at that point. I lost a little bit of my sense of control, but I thought, hey, we gotta finish him. He's so close. He's almost there. He would be plus 9. What is the point if I can nab him in these orbs? Just leaving him at that. Once again, I am only getting circles with 1, maybe 2 blues, and it was getting a little nerve-wracking. I was getting a little worried that maybe I wouldn't actually finish him, and I'd have to wait and start saving up orbs again to try and finish the best boy. But it was the time. It was the time to finish him. I knew he could be done on this day, and I could rejoice. And lo and behold, the final copy came home. And I may have squealed a bit. Only a bit. And I may have tapped his face aggressively. But Fire Emblem is all about that face tapping, thanks to Fates. So you'll see me go in, verify that, yes, I want the plus defense. And I will say goodbye to all that SP, but that's okay. I have since been using him an awful lot. He helps me clear a lot of different things already. He is definitely a dedicated Abyssal map clearer at the moment. And yeah, I just want to end this out by saying thank you so much, everyone, for watching me go on this journey to get Dimitri to plus 10. I appreciate anyone who took the time to check out the first video, and I hope you guys enjoy the second one too. You can definitely expect a showcase for him coming up sometime soon on the channel. I'd like to show off what he can do at his max potential, because everyone needs to become a Dimitri fan. At least I think they do. So watch me tap his face a little bit more, show him that love, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of the day.